Hi, my name is Shaf.
And I'm Lola. We both work at Great Ormond Street Hospital for Children in London.
Our team works with children and young people who have complex and often rare problems with their eyesight. And of course, we also work with their families and carers to help them understand the care needed. Eyesight problems can be common in children, and they could have implications on their life and their needs as they grow up. Sight allows us to navigate the world around us, including learning how to move around and physically interacting with other people. In this video, we will be answering some questions we are frequently asked by families about why a child has eyesight problems.
So first question, can eyesight problems be caused by genetic disorders?
A large part of who a child is and how they grow is determined by their instructions in their DNA or genetics. This also influences how their eye is formed and how sight develops. Genetic disorders are a leading cause of sight problems in children. Although each type of genetic disorder is rare, overall, there are a number of different types of genetic disorders that can cause a range of different sight problems.
Can eyesight problems be inherited?
A large part of our genetics are inherited from our parents. As some eyesight problems can be caused by our genetics, there are some that can be inherited. However, changes in our genes can also happen when we are developing in the womb, or simply be a part of human genetic variation. So they may not be inherited from a parent or be passed to future generations.
If a family is affected by a genetic condition that can affect sight, they may be seen by a geneticist who can help with diagnosis and provide advice about the likelihood of sight problems in future children. Next question, can eyesight problems happen from birth?
For some babies and children, their eyesight problems can be there from birth. We tend to call these congenital. Some of these are caused by genetic disorders which can affect the development of the eye. The eye is made up of lots of special and complex parts. For example, the iris, the coloured part, which is like the camera shutter, a clear lens for focusing light, and the sensory layer called the retina. We have another video on the different parts of the eye if you would like to learn more.
These special parts of the eye are built while a baby is growing in the womb. The building is based on the instructions in our genes, and sometimes these parts may not develop properly because of faulty instructions. Are premature babies more likely to have eyesight problems?
Very premature babies are more likely to have eyesight problems. This is because their eyes are less well developed when they are born. They can also have poor vision because their brains haven't developed as they should. A children's eye team should be able to advise on the tests that could be done to check that the eyes are developing as expected, and to see if treatments might be needed to stop problems developing.
Can eyesight problems be caused by problems in the brain?
If a child has a problem in the brain, for example, a brain injury like a stroke, they may have sight problems as the light signals from the eye cannot be decoded properly by the brain.
Are eyesight problems more common in children with other disabilities?
Children with disabilities need to have their sight tested, like all other children. They may not be able to have the same types of tests, but there are a range of different tests which can be used. Eye specialists will be able to choose the best and most appropriate test. There are some optometrists who work outside the hospital setting who also have experience in performing these tests.
Can children with eyesight problems live a normal life?
For lots of children with eyesight problems, early diagnosis and treatment, including patching and the wearing of glasses, could improve the chances of developing good vision. For children with rarer and more severe conditions where sight is very limited, there may be fewer treatment options available. They may need support at home, at school, and in the community. But we have seen these children go on to live happy lives full of rich experiences.
Take a look at our other videos if you want to learn more about eye health in children.